What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. Former WBC Super Middleweight Champion and former lightweight WBA light heavyweight champion Badou Jack is eyeing Eleider Alvarez, the newly crowned WBO light heavyweight champion who took that title from Sergey the Crusher Kovalev last month. As you all know, Alvarez is scheduled to face Kovalev in a rematch later this year on a network to be determined, as HBO has declined to air the rematch, but we all know that can change. But I'll post a link from 3kingsboxing.com pertaining to the topic at hand of Badou Jack eyeing a potential Eleider Alvarez fight in the description down below so you all can check it out for yourself. Badou Jack is coming off of a draw in a fight against Adonis Stevenson, the lineal and WBC light heavyweight champion in May, a fight that he came out slow and gave up the first 6 rounds, or the first 5 out of 6 rounds, battle back, but it wasn't enough to sway the judges and get the decision and dethrone Adonis Stevens. And interestingly enough, after 3 years of being a mandatory, the WBC finally mandated Eleider Alvarez as the guy that will get a shot at the winner next. But Alvarez got tired of waiting, understandably so. So he took an offer from Kathy Duva and Sergey Kovalev to fight him, and it paid off for him. And now Stevenson is moving on to face Eleider Gavazic in December, I believe, defending his title against his mandatory for the first time in 3 fucking years. And that leaves Badou Jack out in the cold because Dimitri Bivol is going to fight somebody. I'm not sure who, but I highly doubt it will be Badou Jack, because Badou Jack had a chance at that fight when he beat Nathan Cleverly for that WBA light heavyweight title of a year or two ago. But he vacated that title, obviously, to fight Adonis Stevenson at the time that was rumored to happen, and which ultimately it did happen. So, it leaves him in a precarious situation, wondering who he's going to fight next. But he did mention that his promoter, Floyd Mayweather Jr., is working on a big fight for him. And I imagine that big fight will take place next year. I don't see him returning this year. Because who's available. I'm not going off down the list of 175 pounders now, but whoever it may be, it has to be a big name. For him to say a big fighter, maybe he was just using that. But a potential Jack Alvarez fight would be very intriguing. Jack is a very good fighter, one of my favorite fighters. He's a notoriously slow starter, as you've seen in all his previous fights. That's why he finds himself constantly in fights ending in draws, because he doesn't start until the round 3 or 4, and by that time he already gave up the first 3 or 4 rounds, and he has to win a majority of the other rounds on the back end of the fight. So he ends up getting draws. He has 3 draws in his career. But I would favor Alvarez in that fight just because he's a faster starter, and the confidence he has after beating Sergey Kovalev, a guy that a lot of people didn't think he would beat, has to be through the roof now. And we always knew that Alvarez was a dangerous fighter. He wasn't a guy that people was licking their chops to get in the ring with. Props to John Pascal, who got in the ring with him. But you see why Adonis Stevenson was ducking him for so long, and it took Sergey Kovalev to give him an opportunity, and he took advantage of it, man. So I would favor him in a fight versus Badou Jack. But Badou Jack is a strong fighter, especially in the second half. He's very capable defensively, very good body puncher. So that would be a very intriguing fight, and hopefully sometime down the line it can be made. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, giving me your thoughts on this potential matchup. I'll leave my social media links in the description box down below. Also, my Venmo account where you can donate to help improve the channel. Also, shout out to everybody in the movement that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news reported the way it should be. Shout out to the LDBC and everybody in between that is doing their thug thizzle. Until next time, I am out. Peace.